Hello everyone, and welcome back to Food for Thought Friday. Now I know what you're thinking, Amber, where have you been? Where has Food for Thought Friday been? It's been like, 3 weeks? Well, I've been busy. To be quite honest, school has been requiring a lot for me, so has work and my sport. I've also started a new series on this channel called Around the Track. Check that out. It's super awesome and I really enjoyed making it. Kind of like makes me really satisfied. It's just me documenting my last year of track and field, just vlogging that every track meet. I think it's awesome for you guys to see that because if you would never know if you have never done track, it's hard to even imagine what it's like. So I'm happy to be sharing that with you guys, and also doing Food for Thought Friday because it really makes me happy to do this too. That is why I need to get back on my game and stick to it. So I plan on doing it at least 2 times a month, just so it's not requiring a lot of me. Now when they will be coming in the month, within the month, it kind of just depends on my schedule, but I'll at least give you 2 a month to make it more regular and more of a consistent thing. So, Food for Thought Friday number 5. What is the topic going to be about today? Prefixes. The use of the terms Miss, Mrs., Ms., and Mr. In the English language, we have what are called prefixes. Those are the abbreviations before people's name to identify usually their marital status. What I want to talk about in relation to prefixes is why women have so many and men just have one. Oftentimes people really don't ever think about this, and they just think of it as something that's normal, right, and just the way of life and how things should be. A couple months ago I posted this on Facebook about this topic and I got some interesting comments, and most people agree with me on my stance. So I'm going to express what I feel, and I hope you guys will now think about the use of prefixes a little differently, or just at least maybe it'll spark some conversation. So let's start off by talking about the prefixes that are available to women. For a woman we have Miss, M-I-S-S, which is usually in reference to a woman who is unmarried. Then we have Miss, which is M-S, and Miss is just basically the female equivalent to Mr. It doesn't really identify anything besides your biological sex. It's just Miss, and I guess a formal way to address somebody if you don't know their name. Next we have Mrs., which is M-R-S. So Mrs. identifies that a woman is married. This is one I have a big issue with, but I'll continue explaining it and then I'll go into how I feel about these. So Mrs. identifies that a woman is married. So if you see the MRS in front of a woman's name, that means she is married. You can call her Mrs. Blah, Mrs. Blah, Mrs. whatever. And now let's talk about the men's prefix. This will be really quick because all men have is MR dot Mr. That's it. Men don't have anything else. Nothing at all. It's just Mr., which is a way to refer to a man if you do not know their name, or if they are someone in a higher position of power than you, or professional reasons. Just a formal way to talk to somebody that you either don't know or you is not someone who is your friend and you're joking around. You would say Mr. So-and-so. The reason I really want to talk about this topic is because, have you ever thought about the inequality in the use of prefix? And no, it's not inequality for men that they don't have as many prefixes as us. It's inequality for women that we have so many and what they signify. In my opinion, I feel like women should only have Miss. M-S, period. Like I said, the female equivalent to Mr. I feel like that's all we need for someone to be able to talk to us in a formal manner if they do not know our names. I feel like the use of Mrs. and Miss is a little condescending, slightly misogynistic, a little patriarchal, all that good stuff. And the reason I feel that way is because it signifies our relationship to a man or to whoever we're married to. It signifies that. And if this still doesn't resonate with you, The use of Mrs. and Miss signify if someone is married or single. But men don't have this. Men don't have anything that identifies them as being taken or available. And I think there's a kind of some, patriarchal undertones. When I say patriarchal, I mean a man-empowered society where men are higher up in the hierarchy. That's what I'm referring to, which is our society, if you didn't know, and a lot of the world. But anyways, I see issue with this because women don't need... Why does who we are and our value have to be so closely identified with a man? Why do prefixes have to identify if I am married or if I am single? Especially when men don't do the same. Now, if both men and women did that, yeah, maybe that wouldn't be such an issue, but for me, I find it to be a little problematic that women must go by those things. So, I vote for eliminating Miss and Mrs. because I feel like Miss just does the job right. And Miss, M-I-S-S, and Miss sound way too close to each other and it's a little confusing. So let's just have MS dot for women and call it a day because honestly I feel like it's kind of unnecessary and I don't feel like you really need to know if I'm married or not to address me. So with that being said, I hope you guys got some little insight, or at least I made you think a little about this topic. I never really thought about this until I started getting into college and taking some women's studies courses because, I don't know, I just kind of started to really like them and it's something I'm kind of passionate about. So, however, I really want to talk about this because a lot of times people don't really think about it and it's considered like second nature in our society. I think it's a little outdated and we need to just toss it out the window. So unless the woman asks you to call them Mrs. or Miss, M-I-S-S, then just call them MS dot. Hopefully you got full off of Food for Thought Friday this week, and I shall see you guys next time. Please leave some comments below about what you think about the use of prefixes, and share this video with anybody that you feel that would really love this topic because it's super interesting and I'm sure there's a whole study about it. I'm sure there is. I haven't looked into it, but that's just my personal opinion on the topic. I'm happy I got to share with you guys. And like I said, I hope you got full off of Food for Thought Friday this week. And I shall see you guys next time. Peace.